And here we go. Load music.
We're live.
All right. Now we gotta be silly again.
This is not scripted in any way.
Right. All right. So let's tone this guy down. And bam. There you go.
Hi.
Hello. It is what, February 7th?
Yeah, the day before my birthday.
Day before Chaz's birthday.
The day I become one step closer to being still far away from being a man, so it's nice.
Wow. A little self-deprecation there.
The joke around the office is, hey, you're almost a man. That's great.
Uh-oh. We got a mountain climber. All right.
Already. My God.
I'm Chris.
I'm Charlie.
And we are.
8-ballin'.
All right. Let's do a question. Let's get one out of the way.
All right.
And I'll take care of Ricky. We got our
Let's
our
see.
sidekick. You want
Where
to
should I start?
Come on, guy. Come on.
Is Donald Trump America's favorite president?
Oh, man.
Let's see. This is going to be a good one. Without a doubt.
Super.
Without a doubt.
Okay, now wait.
I don't know if I can show that to the camera without it changing.
Okay, now you got to ask you another question.
Okay, what's the next question?
Damn it. Fuck. Is America spiraling down the toilet bowl?
Is America spiraling down the toilet bowl? Question for the 8-ball. Let me give it a good shake. I want to make sure I know the magic of the yes that was left over.
We are in territory that makes me nervous, man.
Without a doubt. Again, it's the same exact answer.
There you go.
Fuck.
Without a doubt.
Damn.
All right, people, man.
That's a rough start.
Reap what you sow.
Sorry, guys.
That's the second time I've said that tonight.
Yeah.
And Ricky's on.
Ricky.
And Lucy and Sadie are snoozing.
Ricky said.
All right. So big week, right? Big week in news.
And not many surprises, got to be honest. Even though it was a lot of news, it wasn't like stuff that, you know what I mean?
One thing surprised me. A homosexual won Iowa.
Ah, that was surprising. Except
Iowa.
conspiracy theory.
Cornfields and rednecks.
Guys who died in World War II. Yeah. What else comes out of there?
I don't know. You were saying what doesn't surprise you?
Music Man. Sorry, that's it.
The Music Man. Well, it's a musical.
I was in
There's
it.
some alignment.
I was in Music Man when I was an even younger man than I am now.
Did you have the lead?
Well, it wasn't the lead, but it was a, decently main part. I played the conductor in the first scene, and then I played one of the crotchety, short, like weasel guy who plays the tenor on in the Barrett, what the fuck is it?
I've seen it
Barbershop
once
Quartet.
through a long ass time ago.
I had to watch it like 17 times for that.
It's actually it's
good. It's entertaining.
amusing for
It's
a
nice.
for
Yeah,
a
I
musical.
He's a music man. What? Anyway.
And that starts with T and that rhymes with P.
And that stands for pool. 8-ballin'. What? Oh, everything comes back around. Makes sense.
Right.
Buttigieg. Okay.
Hey, wait, just one question. So did you have a solo singing part?
Yeah. 2.
Wow.
Twice.
That's ballsy.
And I did that even when I was younger at a North Farmington High School, go Raiders, production of Adam and Eve.
Wow. That takes some stones.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And to play off of that, someone who would have liked to rewrite the Bible wherein it's Adam and Steve, I don't understand how Buttigieg won.
Just based on his identity?
Not even his identity. Like, I don't care that he's gay, whatever. None of that means anything to me.
Just that he leaped two people out of nowhere?
Yeah, like Joe Biden, nothing, right? And then Bernie Sanders even, and Elizabeth Warren. Like, how the hell did Pete Buttigieg?
Biden seems like something's happening.
It's
like
called
he's unraveling.
old age. It's called salinity.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like in the last 6 months or a year, like he's lost steps.
His mind.
Yeah, he's not sharp. Something's going on.
Yeah,
So there's that. But Buttigieg is the only one who Bernie talks crazy old man, get off my lawn, socialist guy.
He's entertaining.
But he's not relatable to most people, especially, like
Capitalists.
well that. But I'm talking personality wise, just like middle America, literally middle America.
Well,
Like Corn Belt states and Lizzie Warren she doesn't either. She's just like and she's always, mildly angry, on the verge of fist pounding, just not pleasant, she's not fun and fruity.
and this young trans person told me what the number one thing is for. Did you see that?
No, but you're missing an element of anger in judgment in your tone.
It was very well. This particular speech, I'm hitting it on the head, but she said,
Oh, wait. Lucy.
"Oh fuck,
Got to move the chair. Get down. She's wagging her tail. The dog gets up on the kitchen table if the chair isn't pulled away to
My bad,
experiment. The worst
It's all right,
episode
though, because
was
I fixed it, and last week I said, I remember to do it this time.
yeah.
Yeah, I fucked up.
The-
Okay.
The worst that ever came out was she ate a freaking bowl of chicken bones. We took her to the vet.
Damn.
Yeah.
My grandparents' dog ate. I think he had 6 or 7 beer cans over his entire life.
Oh my God.
I know. Each trip to the vet is like $1,000 or more.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I don't know how he's gonna live through this one. It's like every time it's just a black lab who would just eat cans.
And survived them all.
Yeah, he's a fucking tank. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, your intestinal wall against like a shard of aluminum. That's
Is
not a
not
good. That's not a
winning.
good battle. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Right. He passed away recently, or about a year ago. But it's a good dog. R.I.P. Riley. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So she's
Buttigieg in Iowa.
and Lizzie Borden. But
Strange bedfellows.
yeah, Booty Judge.
No pun intended.
Isn't it ironic that the first potential gay president's name is like
Has butt in the.
and judge? Like I judge butts. I'm a judger of men's butts.
I still see Buttigieg,
That's what I see. I don't like it. Buttigieg.
and I even looked up the grammar. Generally, if G or I or E follows G, it's a soft G. But I think of things like gig and give me, and I want to say Buttigieg. But anyway, I digress.
Yes, you do. Now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, conspiracy theory, and then back to Lizzie Warren. Conspiracy theory, factual data. The guy who developed the Shadow app, right, for the Iowa caucus reporting, his wife, or he either owns the company or whatever the fuck, I don't know.
That's the app that failed.
Yeah, that failed on purpose. His wife works for guess whose campaign?
Trump?
Guess. One of the Democrats.
Oh, Lizzie Warren.
Pete Buttigieg. Bam. How the fuck did that guy pull that off? Like, that's what I'm saying. And I'm like,
In terms of we see a conflict of interest, you can't do this?
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how, first of all, if you're in that position, you cannot fuck up. It has to go perfectly. Otherwise, there's going to be questions like, there is a conflict of interest, like you fucking fixed this.
Because
Yeah.
he's connected?
Yeah.
Fuck, I'd be like, I'm not touching this with the 10-foot pole.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I don't think you make tons of money doing an app.
Not for a caucus, right?
Yeah.
How many people was it?
3?
3
I don't know.
Iowans.
It's thousands.
Iowa. Yeah. And that was just funny to me. And I was like, of fucking course. I was like, it can't, if our life was a movie, that is obviously that's obviously what happens. Right? It's like, that's how the movie goes. It's
No,
like,
if our life was that's what would happen
and it is.
with my luck. I shouldn't say that.
But,
I've had some very good luck too.
yeah. And Lizzie Warren, her thing, which that's I was saying that, and this young trans person told me that, and whatever she said, how do you build a strong community? She said it starts with the Secretary of Education. And so she said, I decided that whoever I pick for my Secretary of Education, I can't do the voice, Secretary of Education is going to have to be approved by this young 9-year-old trans
Yeah, we
person.
mentioned that last
Oh, we
week.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking forgot. So my brain is just a mess. But
yeah. Oh,
I was like, who the fuck are you? Why? I think even the video, like, when you're watching the video, like, there's a woman behind her going,
well,
like,
that's just she's going left.
Yeah.
She's going left to catch up to Bernie.
Bernie's going to beat her out, I think.
I think Bernie's going to be the nominee.
I can see that.
I don't.
People keep saying Bloomberg.
I don't think the country. So you were going to talk about other stuff, but let's do this first.
Go. Yeah.
I don't think the country's ready for a gay nominee. Just the optics, and I personally would love to see him be the nominee. I'd love to see him win. The optics of a gay guy as president, and
Is he married?
yeah, he got married in 2018.
Oh, so he is. Oh, there could
yeah,
be a
yeah.
divorce, too.
So there's no FLOTUS.
No.
What do you call it? POTUS?
Wait, FMOTUS, first man of the United States, or
FMOTUS.
FFOTUS,
FOTUS, first partner.
first
First schmotus, same-sex mate.
FLP Otis, Flipotus, first life partner of the United States.
But think of it like every guy and the first lady, coming off of Air Force One, they're hand in hand. They'll go to a ball and black tie, and both guys are going to be in tuxes. Do they give each other a kiss? The whole thing will crack me up. And one of the things that would just tickle me pink is evangelicals would be like chewing their lip off.
A gay president? Yeah, that would be good.
Oh my God! Like they're in the Rose Garden and I don't know, dancing or fucking how hilarious would that be?
The president of the United States and his husband. What? Wait, what was that? Yeah, have the floor for the first dance. Yeah, right. It's like, oh,
careful where you go. You might get thrown off a building.
Oh, awkward.
With the optics, I mean, what do they do?
I would like to see that. I don't even care about, like, obviously. I
think their handlers, advisors would be like, okay, the American population is not ready for the hardcore end of this.
You can't talk about a gay person and use the word hardcore.
Sorry.
It's going to draw
Freudian slip.
It's going to draw some.
But I mean, think about it. Dancing at a ball. I mean, all the optics.
Who leads?
Right. Well, the president's going to lead.
Unless he's the bottom. See, there's all these intricate parts. And
president's leading.
The
whole thing would be bizarre.
Well, the good... I shouldn't say the only good thing. It would be good for young, gay, whatever, people who need that stuff in their life. It would be fine, right?
No, when I did not vote for Obama when he first... No, I voted for him the first time. Didn't vote for him the second time. But I thought it was good for the country, and I was proud of the country. They stepped outside.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because you need a bunch of white votes to win America.
Yeah.
So I was, with McCain and his health, I thought that Sarah Palin, her in the White House made me nervous. I'm like, I can't vote for that. And if Obama's in office, it was the first time young people were all fired up and involved. I'm like, this will be good for the country.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So the best thing that would come out of that would be that the entirety of America would have to learn what it really is like for gay people, like what it's like for gay people, right? It would just open it up, and it would be I feel like I learned stuff recently.
You don't think some? I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish.
I'm just saying it would be nice to see a cultural shift where it's now you have to actually get involved because this guy's in your life, whether you like it or not. He's your not my president, and people reporting on it, and it's in the news, all this stuff. You have to actually grow your cultural mind in order to even fathom my president is gay.
You don't think that a Southern fucking Bible Belt evangelical thumper is going to, in 4 or even 8 years, after centuries, millennia of passed down hatred. Man shall not lay next to man. Burn in hell, you homo.
You're picking the wrong group. You know who the group is that would be like that the most? I think you do know. And you don't want to say it.
No, I don't.
Foreigners. 100% of a slightly different religion, perhaps.
I don't think so. They're so entrenched in... I think they're here to make money and mind their own business. Well, maybe not mind their own business, but
I was like, what?
they're here to... They got bigger ideas than the guy who's in office for 4 years, I think.
Do they?
I do. They'll be like, and for them it's like more fuel to the fire that, this place is fucked up and needs alignment.
Okay, so let's go back to the Bible thumper from Kentucky.
Yeah, or wherever, right?
Detroit.
They're gonna lose their fucking minds. It would be so amusing. And you think,
what the fuck?
I don't know
Who got elected?
I don't know if they know what Twitter is yet, but if and when they do, oh my God, man.
A Twitter.
They do know what Facebook is. Facebook, everything will be more incendiary. Totally.
What the fuck is a Twitter? Yeah.
How would they manage that, though? How would they manage that?
It would be one of the, I think if that were to happen, the country would get so much more divided because there'd be civilized people on like the East and West Coast. And there's, I shouldn't say uncivilized, but different people that live in areas like that who are like confused by the whole thing and think it's fucking weird or whatever. And then there's woke. I'm woke. Chris, are you woke?
I'm up.
Okay. People like us who would be like cool with it, right? And it would just divide the country. It'd be like, that's the reason you don't like this guy is gay? What fucking, yeah, man. What he puts, I don't fucking, where does it go?
Oh my God. Ricky has awful gas. Gonna be a long hour. Yeah.
It would divide us.
So I'm
Cultural divide.
I'm going to go slightly tangential. So I'm thinking of Trump and Melania walk down the staircase off of Air Force One, and they grab hands and walk to wherever. Do you think she still has affection for him?
Melania?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
You're not in that game if you don't.
I don't know,
I think
man.
that I honestly think that when she sees him, all this, like sitting, her watching at this SOTU, I think that she is proud of him. I would say that.
Really?
Yeah. And whatever. What the fuck do I know? I'm not in a relationship, married, whatever. None
He's
of that
gross,
shit.
man. I can't imagine at any age and any condition.
He's also
looking any way, having that guy fucking climb on top of you.
I don't know about if they have sex. I don't know that, but he is literally the most powerful man on the face of the earth. There's that pulls some weight. He's like, that's pretty fucking big
That's
deal.
true. That's true. Women are attracted to alpha.
I'm just saying that. And he was before, he was like that before presidency.
He was large and in charge. Now he's larger and in charger.
Yeah. And with Buttigieg, I'm just picturing Melania is sitting at home in whatever Trump Tower in Chicago or whatever the fuck, Mar-a-Lago. And they're watching, the first man and president of the United States. And she's just going, are you fucking kidding me? she's like, I was that. She's like, I got fucking beat by that. That'd be funny. In her stupid accent.
She'd be hearing him. I don't think she'd be able to even think over his outrage.
He'd be like, this fucking I can't say it.
Although I don't, who knows? I don't think Trump is racist. I just think he's stupid and doesn't care. So who know? He probably.
So he's less dangerous because he doesn't care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I would say if I had to guess, I'd guess he doesn't care if you're gay or not. But
Trump Towers does not employ any homosexuals.
But somebody said that Indianapolis proper is 100,000 people. I struggle with that, but somebody was criticizing and saying he can't even run a city of 100,000.
Huh?
He was mayor of Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
So they're ripping on him. He can't. He's an unsuccessful mayor of a city of 100,000. Okay, Google.
Yeah, he's like that character from the movie the TV show Parks and Rec.
What's the population of Indianapolis?
The population of Indianapolis was 872,000.
Yeah, so it's 1 million people, almost. Indianapolis proper is 872,000. So whoever said that.
How many is Detroit?
Inside the city is I want to say 700,000.
Wow, that's so small.
700,000.
Jeez.
Yeah, it used to be. It used to be millions.
I swear, I work down there every day. Like, it's like empty almost. Like I walk around, the only people that are in the streets are people like me going to work. Like there's not other people around. Hiccup.
The occupancy rate of apartments, houses, and condos.
95%.
Yeah, it's like 0.
Yeah.
I mean, normal's 80.
Yeah, it's
High
very
as
very
80.
saturated. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a millennial at work. We're on this.
It's like you saying like there was a black man at work today. There was a millennial.
Yeah, no. I was just. She said, "Yeah, I just moved downtown." No, she's just younger, and I was just asking her about it. She's all fired up to be living downtown.
I like it. I would like to move there.
But the way she talked about it, I wouldn't think you'd say that.
How did she talk about it? As like cultural.
Like, why'd you move down there? She's like, because, the bars, the coffee shops, it's
Oh yeah, all
totally
that stuff's
happening.
great. Yeah, it's totally happening.
So wait, you're saying there's like nobody there? I'm
No.
confused.
I'm saying it's like when you walk in the street and you like look around. It's not like a hustling, bustling place. It seems empty to me. Like I've often, not because I'm late every day. I'm just kidding. Oftentimes walk into my building and it's like there's nobody around. It's like me and then like another guy, and like a cop or something. It's like very, very weird kind of ghost town-y vibe. But there is shit that goes on at night. Like that's happening. Yeah. And there's
So like starting around lunchtime or 11 a.m. it picks up?
yeah,
or
lunchtime,
whatever?
people are in the streets. At the end of the day, people are in the street. There's some shit going on tonight in Cadillac Square in Campus Martius, where I work.
Winterfest.
Maybe there's a zip line.
is.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is Winterfest.
Yeah.
And there's like a Fox 2 News guy reporting, and I wanted to walk by and be like, fuck right. Just kidding. There's that guy. You don't know what that is, but that's okay.
Okay.
I can't say the other words, but I would move down there. It's great. She's not wrong. There's great bars. There's great people
She said the only thing is there's no grocery shopping.
because people steal. Yeah, it's a problem. Well, there's a Whole Foods now, somewhere.
Yeah, she said there's no affordable
Yeah.
like regular grocery stores.
Just grow one of those fucking urban farms or whatever.
There you go.
Yeah.
Um,
Booty judge.
so back to Buttigieg. What
Booty judge.
you said you didn't know what the appeal was. I don't know if we finished that.
Oh yeah.
It's just so I think he's the only one that just is like comes off as a regular guy.
He very much does. Yeah, he's very, very kind of like right up the line. Like
Yeah.
a regular dude. Yeah, yeah. And it's funny because he's gay, and it's like that doesn't even cross my mind at all.
Well, I think I have pretty good gaydar, and from at least from TV, maybe he's different in
What if he was just
person.
lying?
I never would pick up on it.
Was Buttigieg the guy who farted on camera? No, who was that? No, it wasn't. Never mind.
Wasn't aware of that.
It was somebody else. It was a Democrat. It was like fucking funny. It was like, you idiot. And he tried to cover it up. Doesn't matter. Yeah, but
Doesn't matter.
Pete very much comes across as a normal guy, reasonable guy.
Yeah.
I like that. He is from Indiana. Like what
Is that where he grew up? I guess that would make sense.
I don't know that, actually. That was unsubstantiated.
So,
Other than that, he's mayor of Indianapolis.
of a millions, and that's the city. So there's the burbs.
It's like if Kwame Kilpatrick ran for president.
Free Kwame, free Kwame.
Is he still in jail?
Oh yeah, his
Of
sentence
course.
was 23 years.
I wonder if he is having a tough time in the pen.
I don't know, but if you listen to 910 Power AM,
Free Kwame.
yes,
Everyone who remembers Kwame as mayor of Detroit.
No, I'm sorry. It's not 23 years. He got convicted on 23 felonies, but it's 20 plus years.
Yeah, for 23 felonies.
His
yeah.
sentence was, he shouldn't have got, his sentence was excessive. All the court people were like, wow, normally you get like 5 or maybe 10 years for that.
But he
and they
fucked
made
with
it-
the taxpayers, though, which is like right? That's
They said even for what he did, it was like double, triple what you normally get.
good. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Whatever. Seemed like a fun guy. Had a couple parties with a couple ladies.
So again, I digress. But like Trump's this way, they're all this way. They're so fucking arrogant when shit's going wrong. When Kwame was being prosecuted, and do you remember? Oh, Did you even pay attention to this?
What, Kwame?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was
You were
not even
younger.
like around.
Okay.
Just a heads up, folks. I'm 22 years old. Tomorrow
I don't
I'll
remember
be 23.
how long ago was that.
23 tomorrow. What?
23. I don't remember how long ago was that.
That was probably like 15 years ago.
Okay. So he was
10 years ago.
purported to be having an affair with this woman, Christine Beatty, if I remember.
I remember that name.
And people said she was a female-looking Scottie Pippen.
Oh,
Yeah.
got him. So Kwame's
That
having
was
a great
harsh.
time in
That was
prison. then.
harsh. No, she was okay looking. Anyway.
Because all the guys in there look like guys.
Got
I'm
it.
joking. But
But anyway, so there were allegations that he was texting her like incessantly, and they were of a sexual nature, and on, and they were like, what's the deal with this? He's like, that's not true. He was saying what he was saying, but he would end it with, and I've seen this so many times where they'll say, and I can't wait for the truth to come out so I can get exonerated. It's like famous last words. Then the next thing you know, they're making a deal or they're in jail. But he kept saying that, and within a week of the last time he said it, his attorney filed a motion to suppress all the texts.
what?
And I'm like, okay, you fucking liar.
Yeah.
If this is
Exonerate me.
if everything is going to bear the truth, why would you file to suppress anything?
I would love to see
I
this
can't wait
text.
for the truth to come out. Well, just the whole thing just smelled so wrong, and then 23 counts. So
I just remember watching videos of it. So maybe it wasn't that long ago. Maybe it was like 8 years.
that's more than 8. But
It's maybe 10 years. But I
but
remember
yeah,
watching
you
the
could
videos.
have been like you could have been a young
10,
teenager.
12, whatever, 13. Videos of him just being like sitting in the fucking witness stand, whatever, being like this, just like not giving a fuck. And they ask him questions. He's just like, I'm going to take the fifth. Every fucking
Really?
question, I'm going to take the fifth. Every single goddamn question was just like, plead the fifth, plead the fifth. But the way he said it, as like, I'm going to take the fifth on that one. Every fucking time. And I was like, this
Just
piece.
like
It's like Hillary being like, I do not
cocky.
recall. Yeah. You might as well just say, I'll plead the fifth. It's like, I do not recall if I killed that man with my bare hands. But he did deserve it.
did you choke the fucking life out of him?
Yeah. I do not recall, but he did deserve it. That's the OJ thing.
You mean the
OJ
dead
joke.
guy? I mean, who?
that's the OJ joke. Is like, I did not murder that bitch, but she deserved it. Whatever the fucking joke.
Well, that was definitely before your time. That was
Yeah.
like 94.
The right Bronco.
Yeah. I remember that.
He's out, man. God, he's out now. Do you like?
He's out.
Do you like check in on OJ news? Do you care about it at all?
I don't.
It's very interesting. But whatever. Another time. Hey, Paul.
No, I no.
He's like a regular guy. It's like he must truly believe that he didn't kill those people. Otherwise, how do you live with yourself and like still do OJ stuff? I'm
Well,
OJ playing golf.
Didn't he like hack up?
Like almost saw their fucking
the
head
guy.
off.
Yeah, like his neck. I mean, if you have that in you, you're a fucking sociopath.
And the
So-
same thing to the woman, his wife.
Yeah. So if you have that in you, if you have it in you to do that, I would imagine living with it wouldn't be very difficult.
Well, a lot of people claim CTE, but if that was the case and you did something in like a fit of rage and not like regular OJ rage, the juice.
I don't know. See what. Spend the night at the guy's house. Maybe he has fucking nightmares and night terrors. He can't sleep.
That's what I'm saying. He wakes up. He's like, oh my God, I killed 2 people. The fucking ghost. Was it there like, I was still looking for the killer?
I don't know, man.
He's like walking in my house and I looked in a mirror and I said, oh shit, there's the killer. Anyway, I'm done.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, we went around the circle on that one.
But we covered everything.
Everything. That's it. We can turn off your cable. Get rid of your internet. It's
night.
over. We just covered it all.
It's over. No more. Yeah.
Nothing.
There's
It's
no more
all we've
discoveries.
solved. We've discussed it all.
We solved the world.
All right. So what else? Impeachment,
Exoneration,
exoneration.
as we were mentioning. Trump acquitted. Boom. What? I don't get it.
The scene where he was holding up the paper. It was.
look at my
Was it the
sheet.
Times? It was something. The Atlantic Journal.
Oh, it
Whatever
just said
it was.
acquitted.
Trump acquitted. He just sat
in
there
front of Pelosi, yeah.
and held it up.
Look at this. I like how he holds
Really,
stuff
dude?
with his hands. He's like,
Really, dude?
I like it's dirty. Yeah.
Whatever.
then-
My guy.
Your favorite, that's what he called himself, was your favorite president.
I'm Chris McKay's guy. Oop, try not to use last names. Doesn't matter.
Don't say my last
It's all over
Just kidding.
the YouTube channel anyway.
And the government files and so forth. But yeah.
Exactly. Sans their license.
He's
killing.
funny, man. He's got to be the funniest president we've ever had.
Because
He's undeniably, objectively funny. Humorous. He's funnier than most comics. Like most famous comics, he's funnier than them.
I think he's funny like fucking Al Pesci in Goodfellas. Want to make you laugh? I'm here to make you laugh like a fucking clown
Look at your
at
fucking
a circus.
shine box. No, what about the shit? Like he called Ted Cruz's, like he said, like Ted Cruz's dad shot JFK, and then like he also he's like talking to Rand Paul, being like, "I never made funnier looks, and believe me, there's a lot there." Like shit like
No,
that.
yeah, no, you're talking about like in the
And
primaries.
he's talking about like the size of his dick. He's like, look at my hands. Believe me, there's no problem there.
Really?
You don't remember that?
Well, who had somebody had little hands, little Marco.
Little Marco.
Little Marco.
I think said to him, like, because
like
Trump
low
has
ener-
small hands, you know what that means. Something else probably small or whatever. And he goes,
Oh, really?
He's like, here are my hands. They're fine. And believe me, there's no problem there. It was like, it was literally like he's a fucking...
Well, okay. If he got walked into that, that'd be a hard one not to
It's just all of these
field.
fucking politicians try to, like, play him at his own game, and they just get obliterated. It's amazing.
You know, I forget who it was. In the last 2 weeks, somebody said, here's what Trump's really good at. Everybody's great at following their plan until they get punched in the nose. And that's Trump's strategy.
Yeah, he's the nose punch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam. Your dad killed JFK.
Which, you know what? That one part of the guy, I can respect. If somebody takes hits him with the jab, he just fucking gives him a haymaker.
So, do you respect the nuclear bomb he dropped on Hillary during that one of those debates where he was like, she's like, it's a good thing someone like you isn't in charge of the legal system in our country, and he goes, yeah, because you'd be in jail. It was like, oh,
Wait.
fuck, whoa.
I don't like Hillary, and somebody brought up
Hillary.
and I hadn't thought about it, and it shocks me more now than it did then. She destroyed 30,000 emails having her own personal
That is
server.
what I'm saying. It's like, what?
So no, I can't stand the Clintons. So I would have loved that comment. I don't remember it, but I would have loved it I'm sure I loved it if I saw it.
Clinton hit list. You'd never seen that clip?
I don't remember, but there's so much shit. It's just the file cabinet's kind of full.
Yeah, that's fair. But oh man, we're in for a fucking treat this year with
him.
Oh my god, it is going to be the best. We're going to have some of the best shows you've
Well,
had.
it's looking like the momentum that Biden's losing. Maybe his ship is sunk. His ship is sunk. His ship is sunk.
Give me this.
So, man, if Buttigieg gets it, I will be
Moderately
surprised and impressed.
I would say.
But the thing
impressed
is,
would be
maybe Bernie is just too left. Maybe he's just too left.
But he's also got the young vote. Like, I don't know if Buttigieg has a young vote, but I do know this. I do know this. That was a stupid way to start that, because I was going to say I don't know anything about his politics. Like, what does he believe? Is he really a moderate? Like, I don't know anything about him. That's why he's not on my radar.
I don't know. I think he's my understanding is quite progressive, but not to the degree that Bernie is and that Lizzie purports to be.
Lizzie. I am this young trans person. Shut the fuck up.
I think it's going to be between him and Bernie. I don't know. Bernie, I mean, he's got the gay card. I mean, right? How do you compete with that?
That is also a drawback.
It's a drawback, but in terms of being progressive,
I'm Bernie.
it's
I'm
kind of
normal.
hard to compete with.
Yeah, and he's old.
Bernie's an old white guy.
Yeah.
White privilege, right? If you're gay, are you still white? It's weird.
Well,
right?
here's what's
if
interesting.
you're disabled, are you still white? I don't know.
Well, here,
right?
Let me tell you that. Remember Jussie Smollett? Jussie
I remember
Smollett?
the name.
The guy, the Empire actor who faked
Oh, yeah,
getting mugged.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so It never made sense to me, right? Like all of these things, all that whole story, because you see a picture of him and you're like, whatever, he's just a guy, you know? And this is going to sound horrible, but it's just the way my mind works. Like the thing that I've forgotten about that story whenever I looked at that was that he is gay. And whenever I would think of that, like not only you're looking at just a black guy, like whatever, he's a guy. Like a black guy to me means nothing, right? It's just like that's what color he is, whatever. Then it's like the gay factor was like, that's some sneaky drama shit that you're pulling that you learned in like high school. Like that's to me, it's like you kind of doing something like a girl would do.
It did seem over the top,
and it made,
always from the beginning. And I agree.
Made very much sense to me. Whenever I thought about that aspect of it, I was like, that makes more sense.
When the truth came out, I was like, yep.
Yeah, right. It was
Kinda
like,
everything's come together.
I fucking called it day one. I remember we were sitting in my kitchen. My mom starts reading that story, and I was like, that's fucking fake. That didn't happen. She's like, what? And I'm like, it's a lie. It has to be. 10 days later or 2 weeks later, sure enough, Chicago.
I don't think I was that quick on it, but when it all came out, I was like, yep, full circle. It all makes sense.
Shocker, right?
And you know what? That guy should have gotten roasted.
Oh my God, yeah. And they sued him. They tried to get him to pay the $135K that.
Yeah, the Chicago Police Department did what they should have done, and then they got roasted for what they did. He committed a fucking crime.
Yeah, should have gone to jail.
Leave him alone. He's gay, little black guy. So that's a pass? What if he fucking killed somebody? Well, was he white?
Guy. Let it go. Look at this guy. Stop.
Yikes. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Trump's off. I said this, 3, 4, 5 weeks ago? I said he's going to get off.
Oh.
He's going to be an instant folk hero. His approval rating's going to go up, and he's going to get reelected. This is only going to help him get reelected.
I think he has the highest approval rating, intra-party approval rating of any Republican president ever.
No, I don't think that's true.
I think it's like 97% or something. It's fucking ridiculous. I promise you, that was like recent.
No, it's that is. Yeah, there is something that's 97%, but it's a part of.
Gay Republicans.
It might be with his original supporters.
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
But, yeah, and he has his approval rating within the Republican Party is 49%. That can't be right.
No, that does sound right.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's the high. His approval rating is the highest it's ever been, and it's 49% for. It can't be the whole country. Yeah, I think it's 49% in his party. And then they broke it down, and yeah, something was 90 some percent. And yeah, I'll buy that. Maybe with those who voted. No, it can't be who voted for him. Whatever, doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it ultimately helped him.
Yeah, of course. I think that's so freaking perfect. It was like State of the Union, acquittal, all that shit, just like right around the same time. It was perfect. It's like. State of the Union is tremendous because I'm still in charge. Thank you and good night. Whatever.
Right.
What?
So
wait, what?
We're 9 months and 2 weeks from the election.
He's going to win. So going to win.
Bernie can't do it.
The knives are out. The Democrats are going to disembowel each other.
And I hate to say it, if Buttigieg becomes the guy, there are people who won't vote for him because he's gay, period. Just won't do it.
I feel like a lot of those people are going to vote Republican regardless.
And then there are people who will think about it and they'll say, you know what? At the end of the day, I can't do it. I can't pull the trigger on a guy who's gay. They're going to start thinking about the optics because it'll get talked about.
What is it going to be like to have a gay president?
Yeah.
But then you have all the people in America who are going to vote for him because he's gay.
Yeah, I don't think they'll outnumber the people who won't.
Okay.
The optics would be
odd. Optics.
To me, fucking amusing.
I would say so too. I would watch all that shit. Oh my God, I actually really watched it.
It would be hilarious for a little while. It would be not the optics, but the reaction to them.
You ever watched?
And it would be really curious again to see how they're handled. And I've already said this, but at a dance, at a party, I don't know.
You ever watched inauguration like fall through?
Not like from whenever it starts to Well,
So when
maybe, I don't know.
when Trump got elected, it was just very interesting to me. I was like, what's this going to be like? He's like not a politician, like this guy becoming. So I watched it, and I'm thinking
When he sat and took the oath.
all
and
that stuff.
I,
Yeah,
I,
I'm like
I
walking
mean, I
to the
watched it.
helicopter, and then like
yeah, I watched most of that.
Yeah.
It's at Washington Square, whatever
Yeah.
it's called, at the Lincoln Memorial.
yeah, very cool.
Yeah, watching it was rainy, and he put his hand on the Bible and took the oath, and on and on. Yeah.
Is this Bible isn't good enough? No, I just think I would watch that with Buttigieg just like to see. It would be interesting with the husband. I don't know. It would be like different.
If he puts his hand on the Bible, will the whole thing like go up in flames?
Oh God, Jesus! Yeah, right.
Is that the Old Testament or the New Testament?
Can we get another Bible, please? Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. They probably haven't put his hand on the New Testament, right? It's
Probably.
kinda-
I don't know. Maybe they have, like, do they have a Bible? What if it was like a Muslim? Do they have him put his hand on a Quran?
I don't know. Does a regular Bible have the Old Testament and the New Testament in it?
Nowadays,
King
most of them
James
do.
Bible?
Yeah.
Huh. What did you say about what? Have him put his hand on the Quran?
If it was like a Muslim president.
Then his head would blow up.
Why?
Boom.
What? What?
Because I'm gonna end it there.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay.
You'd
stay
say,
safe.
well, I
Stay
made
in the safe zone.
Okay. I'll let that go too. But yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking we're in for such a treat, and I just
So you had
can't.
3 things. You had
acquittal, impeachment. Oh, and it's fucking stupid Pelosi.
yeah.
So
We've talked
so
about that, but
dumb.
let's rehash it.
We did, and we didn't really. It didn't grow any legs and go anywhere. But Pelosi at the end of the impeachment speech ripped up Trump's printout of his speech,
As
right?
you all know.
As a show.
Yeah, it was a bad move.
It was just so fucking childish and weak. I was like,
But
ugh.
Charlie and I talked about this beforehand, but my immediate response was, well, Trump totally snubbed her on the handshake. So who knows if she sat there for over an hour just fuming and stewing about that, and I don't know, maybe that was a consequence, maybe not. But I don't know, the whole freaking exchange from beginning to end was pretty sophomoric.
Here's what I think. I think she was planning on getting him to reach for her hand. And then when he reached for it, she was going to be like this. I'm just joking. I'm fucking around. And then like she was like, he fucking snubbed me when I was going to snub him.
Oh,
Now I have to do
psych.
so. Yeah. Psych. Yeah. Oh, too slow. Fucking loser. No, but that was just so pathetic. It was so for optics. It meant nothing. All it was a display.
But I mean, it's and even though it's kind of a joke, and it's campaign, it's like self-congratulatory event. It's still the State of the Union, and it's the president. What, 4 times a year?
Yeah. No, once per year, annual.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It's only once. Wow.
It's at the beginning of the year.
Okay, so State of the Union. I mean, it's a big deal.
Yeah, it's once per year. How did you not know that?
I don't know.
It's so stupid.
I'm getting old. File cabinet's full.
I can't put anything in there.
Can't put anything in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Be the best version of yourself on that day.
I think if he shook her hand,
I think there's a pretty good chance she still would have done it. There's a pretty good chance she's like, "This is what I'm doing."
that's what I'm saying.
But
It's
who
like,
knows?
first of all, if you are so caught up in that affecting your mind, you're such a salty bitch that you can't take the high road. If that's like what somebody does to you, like if someone didn't shake my hand, I'd be like, I probably deserve that, or like whatever, right? It's like, but and then she was so like she's like, I have to get him back almost, and she does it behind his back. It's not like he's staring at it; he can see it when he's
Well,
like,
what's she gonna do? Tap him
hey,
or jump in front?
she's like, let me get my dentures. Hey,
That
Trump.
was a bad move. That was
so
just a bad move.
Silly. And she like waited for the camera to be on her, and she did it twice. It wasn't like she could rip the whole thing at once. She had to like rip 2 things at once instead. Whatever. It's like you did it like just like a fucking like a pathetic old lady would do it, and it was stupid.
That was very ageist.
Yeah,
Ageism.
ageism.
whatever.
I'm ageist. We've had this discussion.
Really?
Yeah. Old people are horrible. I'm joking. I don't care about that. I'm ageist
Wow.
against young people. They're idiots just like myself.
I was gonna say you're a young guy.
I know. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm so dumb. You guys don't even like. What is life? I don't even know. Like, I understand a few things.
So you okay? Confessions. You know what I thought? You know, if I ever need to have a zinger for Charlie, and now I can't use it anymore
Because I admit to it. You can't.
No. I'll be like, okay, dude. 3 years ago, you were a teenager.
Yeah.
3 years ago, I was 50.
I concede that point. That's a great point. But I'm like I said, I'm a fucking moron. I'm retarded. Like most people my age are.
No, you're not.
I'm smarter than most people my age.
You haven't been forced to think about. You're a thinker, right? I don't know if you have the problem that I have
Not a
with
doer.
not being able to turn your gears off. Do you ever have trouble doing
Oh
that?
yeah, I can't sleep.
Yeah, me too. So you are going to have the curse of thinking about fucking everything for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So as the years accumulate, you will have opinions on stuff that you'll refer back to, and the decision-making process will be quicker because you'll have reference points. That doesn't mean you're not just as smart as you're going to be for the rest of your life, because you are. You got that going for you.
Yeah.
And then the file cabinet does start to get full.
You just can't learn more stuff.
Well, I mean, the stuff that you choose to hang on to, and I believe that this is an actual fact with the mind. It's kind of like Dunbar's number. You know,
Sure.
150 people. So as you go through life, some people drop off, and some people,
You can't know more than that many. Yeah.
you know, and certain people
your
have
brain
brains.
has
I
a
mean, like you
volume.
watch Jeopardy. How the fuck do they, you know?
What was the name of?
I had Shakespeare.
Man
I had
Behind
British
Camera?
Lit. I had American literature. I took a poetry class at U of M. You know, I've had, you put those topics up there, and I've had, I'm sure, more than half of them. But I don't fucking remember something told me once, 40 years ago. How the fuck did these people recall that shit?
I'm currently
Especially
in
when
my peak of that right now.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, these are people who are between, say, 25 and 55 years old. And their recall is unfucking real. And a lot of them have full-time jobs. So how much can you study? I mean, I know they study for this shit, but
You
it's
never
unreal.
you're never more attentive than when you are in the process of studying, because it's and your recall, I should say. You never like hold on to more shit when you're like having your brain do it over and over and over and over and over.
But again, some of these people have full-time jobs. So, I mean, you can only have that shit in front of you so much. And those topics, so people who win, say, 5, 10, and then the crazy people like Ken Jennings and the other guy, James, or whatever his name was, who win, 20, 40, 60 games. Fuck me, man.
you're just better
Day
than
after
you.
day after day. Oh,
Yeah.
total concession.
It's as simple as that.
But, I mean, these people, on 3/4 of the questions, they're all, how fast can they push the button? Like, fucking A.
Well, so if we got some reverb there.
Did you get a bug?
No, I was like doing
Oh.
a fake buzzer.
Doing the-
Oh, whatever.
I think that's Family Feud.
Burp. Yeah.
Impeachment, acquittal,
Gay presidents.
gay presidents. What else?
Vietnam. It's wrong. We should leave that country.
We should get out of there.
We probably are still in Vietnam. I have no doubt. What are there 400 bases across the across the globe?
Yeah, we have people. I am sure
Everywhere.
I'm sure, yeah.
There's a list somewhere. Well, and it's not a full list. I don't know if
I
they're
have
like
a list of the Middle East. I was going to bring it up a couple of weeks ago, but
places not
forgot
to
about
visit. Is that the list that you
but
have?
we have 10 in all the countries that border Iraq. We have, like, in Kuwait, we have, like, Kuwait, which is tiny. We have 16,000 troops.
Wow.
In what's right above Kuwait?
Miramar. I'm joking. That's in California.
Texas.
Texas, excuse me.
I don't know, but there's probably 30 or 40,000 troops over there. And most of them go, again, right up the border of Iran.
Good.
You know, and in
Joking.
Syria, here's what's interesting. In Syria, I think it was either 14 or 1,600 troops. This map was of January something. So when Trump said I'm pulling, and he pulled out, what, 200 special ops guys?
A lot, but
No, it wasn't a lot, because if you think about it, 200, there were still 1,600 people. There are still 1,600 people there.
I think that's a lot though. That's 1/9 of the entire force.
The way he presented it and the news presented it was like most of whoever's left. We got a couple hundred special ops troops there. We're getting them out. There's still 1,600 Army guys there.
What? Well, isn't that funny? Like, I guess if you have, it's like the conflict would end if you left, right? That's as obvious as it's like if you have guys there that can be killed, there will be conflict if they are killed. It's like get them away and then there's no deaths.
I think they're worried about ISIS.
Fuck ISIS. Just nuke it. Just turn the Middle East into glass. The whole thing is just a desert.
I believe that ISIS, ISIS goal was to eventually get to the United States.
Yeah.
Those guys are beheading people with fucking hunting knives.
Yeah.
I think that's something that's worth keeping stopped.
I agree. And now they're saying that it's virtually wiped out.
Right. But it started up, and we spent 2-3 years eradicating it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they just got another guy. Did you see that on the news?
They
A
killed
drone
another
strike?
guy?
They got another leader of Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan last week.
Drone bomb?
And it made the news yesterday, a drone bomb. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, you're like, what was that?
And I don't know if I told you this, but I know I said that that Obama had been dropping between 20 and 25,000-ish drone bombs a year, basically throughout his presidency.
They ran out of bombs.
They
You
did?
don't remember that?
No.
That was a big story. I remember it was in college. They ran out of bombs. They had to do a special order
Scuttle?
for new bombs.
Special order.
It was like special order. Yeah, 25,000
Did they do
more
it through Amazon?
Yeah, they're like it'll be there tomorrow. Yeah. Do you want those nuclear or conventional?
Hey, you guys don't have Prime. You might want to sign up.
You save lots on shipping. Amazon bomb. But yeah, they were doing so much drone bombing that they ran out of bombs. Not enough bombs.
So 26,000 a year.
Actually, those were probably piloted bombers.
I'm pretty sure it was drones.
If you're doing it in that capacity, you got to have like a bomb, like a bomber. You got to. I think like a drone bomb.
I don't know. So say there's 400 days in the year. Call it 24,000. 6,000 divided by 100 is what, 60 a day?
60 a day is doable with drones, probably. Yeah. Still a fuckload of bombs. There's
Yeah.
got to be days they don't drop bombs.
I take Sunday off.
The Lord's Day. We're not killing people on the Lord's
Day
Day.
of rest.
And then it's like 11:59, midnight, 12:01, boom. Yeah. Isn't that shit insane? Does that scare you?
I know a guy who lives in Michigan
That's his job.
who said, I get up and he drives to some place in Ohio. He was a fighter pilot, flew in Desert Storm, and they called him back. And they said, you want to go back to work? Doing what? Flying drones.
He's like, fuck
Just
yeah.
Every day he dropped bombs in the Middle East.
There's
Every day.
I don't know if you're talking about the same person that I know, but friend of the family. What you are to
Same
me.
guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, that's very cool. I don't know. You just sit in a bunker and fucking.
So,
It's obviously more than that, but you're affecting real change in a box across the world.
have you watched Jack Ryan on Amazon?
No, my parents watched it.
It's good.
Oh, it is.
It's good. Yeah. There's
Even with Jim from The Office.
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't watch The Office much, so it wasn't like he was burning my brain but yeah,
Goofy
he
Jim.
looks different. He's older. He's bigger.
He kills people.
And yeah, he's a badass.
Nice.
But there were the episodes run in, so like you can watch them separately, but they also run into each other. So it's an ongoing story. And
It's called binge watching, Chris.
okay, I watch it probably once a week. But anyway, there was an episode where there were maybe 3 or 4 concurrent episodes where this guy flew a drone from a trailer.
Yeah.
It's just There's shitloads of him. So if there's 60 a day, I don't know, 30 planes. I don't know. I don't know how many pilots we have. Do we have 50 or
Not
500?
Yeah.
Not enough.
Seriously, not enough. That's why they're offering the Navy right now. I get texts still. I don't know how my number's in their system, but they're like, "Hey, we're fucking hiring. You want to get
Seriously?
a $40,000 signing bonus?" And I was like, "You guys can afford that?"
Fuck yeah, they can.
It is the government, but like, I should honestly just do it to like get my taxes back that I've paid, and then be like, you know what? I'm shooting myself in the foot. Bam, done. I quit.
Yeah, but then you won't get the gold-plated retirement package.
That's fine.
If you started now, 25 years, 47, you're out, man.
Not worth it.
Gets 80% of your pay or whatever, gold-plated health benefits.
Fuck that noise. I'm not dying
Then you
for you guys.
Dying.
Yeah.
Oh, to be a regular soldier?
Not in the Navy. No, that's a different type of soldier. But
You're not going to die in the Navy.
no, but it's, whatever.
Dude, what did you eat?
He's like, I ate the shit that you gave me. So.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I guess it was my fault. We creeping up on time?
Yeah, we're over an hour.
Are we?
I think so.
All right, I say we kill it. You good?
Drone bombs are good for the world.
Rock on. Bomb on.
Bomb on.
Bomb on. All right. Later, folks.
Peace in the Middle East.
We doing music?
I don't know. Can you handle it?
I think I can. All right. Are we going here?
I did the finger gun and the music wasn't ready.
Come on now. All right, ready? Pull the trigger. We have
Lift off.
a problem, Houston. It's not going. It should be going. It says it's going. Don't know. The little things there
It's
aren't
because the
going.
bar's down.
Duh.
I don't even know anything.
He doesn't know anything. All right. Later, people.